back from 7:44. Shit. It was blazing too. And chicken parm with pasta.
That sounds good.
And they cheap.
Oh, this your chair?
Monday through Thursday, you like
Howdy.
the $12.99 dinner and it come with a side and a salad. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hey y'all.
Because Beck is like the tallest one.
That's what I said. I was like, let's do the high chairs in the back, low chairs in the front.
I'll wait for it to show up so I can share it.
It didn't show up yet? Alicia, always. How'd I know?
On point.
Like clockwork.
Hey, girl, hey.
What's poppin'? We're getting started. What am I writing?
Belly full.
Haley. Danny and I just having a good conversation. We had a table it, so we.
Always.
I was like, we need to talk about this on live.
Right. All the good stuff. We gotta give you some behind the scene conversation.
We just gotta start
Word.
recording ourselves.
Yeah.
We do.
Because we like,
I've been saying that shit.
Our regular
We
shit.
are, guys. We are. We gonna start add some stuff to our YouTube and our IGTV.
Our regular shit.
Just regular.
How we really function in the group chat. Y'all get the modern, like, the watered down version.
Honestly.
Naked pics. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Videos.
What that say? What you got? Hey y'all, just checking in right quick. Currently out. You always out.
It's Thursday.
Well,
Where you at now?
It's Thursday. She at her
You at that
first
hood spot? The spot that we was at.
Nah, she ain't there right now.
What's that, Fridays?
That might be who she was. That spot was who.
Blue eyes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sis.
When we see something flirt, okay.
That's funny. Does my lace look crazy? Probably. Y'all. Ain't no shame in my game. Y'all know.
The crusty is the end of the day, you know. Yeah.
Y'all see us fabulous when we out and about or we got somewhere to go. Other than
This
that,
weekend will look like something.
right. That's why I don't be on the story. Honestly, like
No.
during the week, y'all not gonna see my face because
We saving it for this weekend.
I be looking rough, hella rough. I'm at Fridays. Ow.
That's her spot.
So
on
listen.
Thursday.
Yeah, pop up.
Oh yeah, for trivia, right?
Oh wait.
So listen, I went to Applebee's on yesterday because, well, my coworker was like, oh yeah, I went to Applebee's with my cousins and my sisters. You know, they got them $1 drinks. And I forgot that they had did that like in the summertime. But I didn't know that they still did it. So I guess every month they have a specialty drink. So this month is the Vampire. And it's like rum, like a purple concoction. And they give you like fake vampire teeth in the drink. It's cute. But it was blazing. And like on my second one, about to be third, I was like, oh, okay. The bartender was rocking with me too, though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it just was a mixed drink and it's gonna take me that long. No, they put the liquor in and then the mix.
Yeah, I had the
And
little $1
so I
drink
was
before,
like,
and they definitely be hitting. Especially if
Hey,
you ain't got no
Jazzy
stomach.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I'm lit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in DC, sis. I want to say Black Friday to that Monday, but if not, definitely that Saturday. But I'll keep you posted. I'll side text you.
You know the vibes.
Hold on, let me go to it. I'm trying to think.
Well, how was your day, guys?
Waiting for a few more people to log on. You know I stay out there, girl. You.
Might as well get a sublet.
Honestly. Soon
We
come.
were talking about getting a vacation property.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told me that we should do that.
We should.
Did they know?
We barely pay for recording on
I
time.
feel like you said that.
Listen.
My recording be paid.
No,
early.
Charles.
Joanne.
22.50.
5 days
Niggas
later,
be
be like,
sitting
oh,
at
the team
22.
has
Like, we're not
accepted
50
your
cent
payment.
at,
It's
sis.
It'll be 5 days.
I be
20.
This week it was like 4 days. It was like, oh, the team accepted your payment from Thursday, and it was like Sunday.
I got my waist beads on from Treasure Beads.
Yeah.
The good thing is that comes
20
out
just
regardless.
posted. Make sure y'all hit her up. I got both of mine on right now.
Not right. Exactly. And then this week, I definitely was like, did I pay?
No, Becky be like, can you accept my shit, please?
Because it won't go through, and my finances be in order, and I don't be playing. I don't like that last minute coming out of nowhere. That's why I hate Amazon, because they don't take the money out until it actually ships.
I know.
I'm like, bruh, take that money now.
And then one time they had double charged me, and then I called. I'm like, and they said, oh no, there's a hold. I'm like, I ain't never noticed them putting no hold with no order. The money comes out when it ships, and that's that. I ain't never been charged twice. So and the lady was insisting that that's the case, but then
so capital C.
2 hours later, my money back in my account.
Right.
No, you just refunded me.
But yep, I have my waist beads on. I haven't took them off since I got them.
Where oh yeah, I forgot to order some. The ones I had on before I cut them off before we went to Cabo.
Why though?
Because like the way my bathing suits were cut, and it wasn't like really like
it wasn't meshing.
It wasn't meshing, and then because of the position, I needed to tighten it. That's what I should have did.
These you could take them on and off if you want, which I like.
How is the cost?
I've been addicted to this crossword.
It's just the
I see you.
So once it gets too loose, you can,
Make sure y'all share, guys.
Let the people know we are here.
We can get the questions popping, topics popping.
So yesterday, I had like such a busy day, but I made my way to Bible study.
Good job.
And my
you better have, cause
anyway, my grandmother would call her Naomi because she be trying to get us with these niggas. So
wait, what?
Right. So she was doing the book of Ruth. And I was like, oh, I definitely gotta go because Naomi's spitting knowledge. So she goes, ladies, this is why I be telling y'all not to go out looking any kind of way. Y'all need to spray that little perfume on and just walk by.
And what I say the other day, get your ass up
and
make yourself look like something. And she was like, look like something. I say, yeah, because you just
that was
get off the
confirmation.
bed. Exactly.
That was confirmation.
So do it now, Joe.
She been have her curls.
Yeah,
those lasted a little
while.
Right, maybe
put that the other wig on.
Right.
What you say?
It's getting rented out.
You get that shit back. You need the other wig. It's after hours.
The sexy wig. The after hours wig.
People got that wig on, girl.
Oh, the ethnic wig?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's what
Exactly.
And he didn't even say it. Yes.
Why does it have to be that? That's not where we're going.
That's where I was going.
Nobody be giving an F where you and Daddy be going. Because your minds is one and the same.
And you be right there with us. You just be giving us a look after we say it.
Exactly.
And that dumbass grin.
Hell yeah.
Which is all the conversation that you on the same page.
Right.
That's funny.
Anyway,
how was y'all
what we
weeks?
talking about?
Linky link. Are you staying in town for Thanksgiving, or are you coming up this way for Thanksgiving?
I can't even see
Linky
it far.
link, we shall.
Oh, we should see that.
It's lit.
Alright, I'm full.
So we're gonna get started in a few, y'all.
Whole half a burrito here.
I don't got my phone to be able to. What we
Let me
talked
open this
about?
shit, 'cause I can't open it.
What was our episode before this?
I
Squirt,
can't see
right?
it up there.
Double standard.
Buttery. I'm about to say buttery nipple.
Buttery nipple.
What was it?
Butter
croissant.
Buttery nipple.
We talked about.
So I want to talk about that
Squirt,
because I had a few of my guy friends confirm what Squirt said on that episode
about the butter croissant.
Nah, when he said when you pull up in it, what did he say? Yeah, it felt like a butter croissant. And everybody was like, "Yeah, that's pretty much a correct way of thinking about it."
It sounds like it makes sense.
Yeah.
If I can just imagine what I think it feels like, that sounds like it makes sense.
Especially the joints that pop open and then you got to roll them yourself and put them up there.
That's silly.
That is really extremely.
Pillsbury.
Extremely.
But they just said, like, one of them was like, you know, when you slide in, it's just like, damn, like, this was made just for me. Like, it's just so amazing.
It fits like a glove. That's
So
what
they said it was right.
Meant.
Nah, I feel you, sis. Well, I'll be down there around that way, so I will check you. But yeah, we were talking about double standards. If you guys listen, do a thumbs up. How'd you like the episode? Tell us your thoughts on it. It was good because it was. I never knew that guys didn't get paid for paternal leave.
Me
And
either.
that's like a legit thing. Like you have to have your own PTO, whereas the women, you use your PTO I think for the first 2 weeks, and after that, FMLA kicks in or something like that, 60%. But yeah, guys don't get that at all, which I was surprised. I never knew that.
My FMLA never kicked in, or did it? I had disability.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Short term and long term. Y'all better make sure I get that.
I
Got
think
it.
You
yeah.
gotta get that in your contract?
When you do your benefits.
Just with your
I
benefits.
just did mine today. Tomorrow the last day.
I was doing mine today too.
Ours didn't come out yet, but they
Which I
are
almost
about to.
forgot. If I ain't go to Huddle today, I would have been insurance list.
Now you never go to Huddle.
Good. Hey, Deja.
I just happened to go
Hey,
today.
Deja. Tiff, I
Wait,
miss
it
you
was
so much. I was going to you like, now it's been.
Now it's retracting.
Right.
Virginia has it where the guys get it, and that's because it's wintertime. She probably like, I don't care about my butt now.
No, I'm
Right.
coming.
Virginia has it where the guys get it and they get 6 weeks too, I believe. Oh, that's really good. CT ain't doing all that. Nah, they don't. So dumb. Yeah, that's crazy.
Deja, I seen your dad.
That's
Girl, Danny, my dad told
My
me
dad.
he saw you. I was like, who the fuck is Danielle? That's so
I got
funny.
so
Yo,
scared.
shout out to your dad. I love your dad. He's mad lit.
Oh, yes.
He's so lit.
Hi, sister. Today's my sister's, what, 5th, maybe 6th wedding anniversary? Or-
Yes.
don't
Happy
know.
anniversary.
Maybe 4th wedding,
That's a blessing.
wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
That's a true blessing.
I love numbers like that.
It's so young and fresh. Y'all love each other.
My dad is definitely.
He is. So listen, y'all. My mom went on a cruise with her sister, and Deja's dad and uncle went too. Friendly. They all know each other.
Yo, your uncle
whatever.
was lit.
And they was lit. They was lit. They said they had a good old time.
Your uncle was definitely lit.
Yeah.
Wasn't he already planning to go to another one?
They was. They
all were.
probably
They
yeah.
all were.
They was like, oh yeah, we gotta book another one soon.
I'm gonna say, Miss DP on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she already booked hers for next
They about to
year.
do 10 days or 15 days.
15-day
I am
cruise.
not around. That's way too damn long.
Hell
I got one of the weeks off. I'm trying to get the second week
That's
off.
First
so
of
I
all,
might
how you
be
get that
around.
much PTO?
Yeah,
When you
she
old,
been
you don't
seasoned.
take no time
She
off.
been
Other
seasoned.
people always be having like 3
Let's see, I got like 290 something right now,
I don't know how
and
you
I
got that-
actually
got
need
that up
to.
that quick.
Yeah, because since
Deja
March,
said
I know how you get
Deja
that
said
quick.
she about to call the captain. Deja,
I was
stop.
blowing that phone up.
You
They
got
was
that
having a
shit
good
mad
time.
quick.
But yeah, because I don't need to use it. Working 3 days out the week,
That's true.
I just finagle my trips. I could be off from Wednesday to the next Wednesday with no problem.
I ain't never had that much PTO one time.
Yeah, when I was doing my paperwork today, I'm like, damn, I don't got PTO. Like, I can't take days like I want to now. I can't do shit for 120 days.
Oh, wait. Your new job?
Mm-hmm. I start on Tuesday.
Oh. 20 days. Wait, that's when the end of the school year is?
No.
Oh. Oh, you're in central office. It don't matter to you.
Didn't the school's on Tuesday?
120 days.
Oh, I'm like, what?
No, I'm probation.
Oh. 120 though?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 6
Dang,
months?
that's 4 months instead of 3.
But I heard that
Make sure
a
y'all
lot
niggas
of like
free.
those state jobs be doing that long ass
Like
time.
6 months.
I was just 90 days.
They want to make sure you really want
Because
it.
90 days is the norm.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not gonna go by fast though.
Did you put your other one? Oh, too.
Until you trying to go do something, but it's not gonna go by fast.
It's the holidays too, so you're gonna be off damn near the majority of the
Half
time
that time.
anyway.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. She's gonna have Christmas,
New Year's, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I ain't picking up at the other job either. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Because now you got,
I got holidays off.
and you have more money because you have another stream of income.
Mm-hmm. So I'll start
It's lit.
on the weekend at the desk. Don't ask me to work no floor.
Thank God she finally got a regular person job.
Tearing at your
I'm like,
plate up, making
regular
me
hours.
hungry.
Right, because
She is fucking that shit up in
She
the back.
only works 9 o'clock work hours.
Yo, that's silly.
Chill.
That's abnormal.
It's my first meal of the day, and I normally don't eat all this shit, but this shit going down tonight.
I'm
Right,
full.
you
I
still
still
can't
got
finish
I still got a whole
Chipotle.
half a burrito. I'm gonna eat dinner later.
Me and Joe went to 744 West. That junk was hitting. Like, for real, for real.
Yeah, and I feel prego.
I
What you
know,
eat,
that's
Joe?
why I was like, let me sit
Steak
low.
and potatoes.
I know. Let me have my
$12.99 for you can either get soup or salad. You get a side and you get
soup. Actually, sounds really good right now.
They only have,
I think your mother's making some chicken noodle soup at the house.
my mom?
Yeah,
That sounds good.
actually sounds good.
How I don't know.
Well, she's making it at Nell's house.
Yeah. She usually tells me.
I'm about to
What
go.
up, y'all? Y'all want to talk?
Y'all want to
We waiting for
really
y'all.
zoned out.
We
just
waiting
now.
for y'all. That's because we full. I'm really
was
like
zoned out.
I told Joe, I was like, I'm about to be napping on live tonight because I'm full.
Oh,
I had
okay.
chicken
So I have
parm.
a topic. So my guy friend,
We all know who.
no,
Right.
no, we don't. Anyway, my guy friend, hears his guy friend call his, say I love you to his son. So he was like, F that, like. His son too old. He 14 years old. I ain't telling my son I love you. I stopped telling my son from when he was 10.
The fuck?
Right.
Yes, the fuck. Oh. From when he was 10, that, he stopped telling from his son I love you. And I was like, what are you, homophobic? He was like, I'm not telling that little nigga that I love him. I was like, yo.
Like what?
He's
It's
a black
construction
man.
going on. Sorry, y'all.
He needs to hear I love you to the day he dies.
More so now than before.
Right, because these, no one's going to tell him I love you besides his mother.
Right. He needs to hear from a man.
Right, he needs his black father to give him a hug and tell him I love you.
I tell you, nigga logic is
So I know
right.
exactly who this person is. Why'd you say no, we don't?
No, but because when you guys were first saying it, you thought it was my guy friend, quote unquote. It's not my guy friend, quote unquote.
So
Who is
The other
it?
one is the best
Who
friend?
got a 14-year-old?
My guy friend, quote unquote, says I love you to his 14-year-old son. The other friend's like, ugh, why are you telling your 14-year-old son that you love him?
your friend.
Okay. Who doesn't have a 14-year-old yet?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
I go,
Well, yeah, he needs to grow up. Okay, that's weird. Very weird. You're right, Jasmine. I'm Tiff. Sorry. Hey, Jazz. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
and
weird.
I was spazzing out. I'm like, no, you do not tell your son.
Same
you
thing with
love
like giving your son a kiss or a hug. Like I do, like men just be like, "Oh, what's up?" Like they turn into the
Right.
whole dap thing or "Hey" and rub
It could be
their
all of
head.
that.
That's fine, but to like,
Don't
I'm not gonna tell you
I love you.
because you're 14. Like I'm just trying to understand the logic, and I don't.
Right.
Right.
Nigga logic is weird.
I don't.
Very. It might be a cultural thing though,
True.
Maybe
Caribbeans.
but I don't know
if
if
you
I ever
Caribbean
heard.
out here, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. That's
I've
a
never
trash
heard
mentality.
of
It is.
especially Jamaican, but I never heard of a Jamaican actually saying that about their own kid. They're like homophobic, but I never heard that they're not gonna tell their son I love you
Right.
Yeah,
because he
that's
just turned
off.
because he turned 10. I'm not telling no nigga. I
But
love
that's
you.
why a lot of men need therapy now. It's very
That's
true.
exactly why.
Hi,
And they
sister.
can't, and they don't love properly.
I
You
mean,
know, they end
who's
up being
showing
ain't
her?
shit.
And it's like, yeah, I get it from my mother, but that's my mom.
Right.
Like that's my mom. Of course,
She's
gonna tell me
supposed
she
to.
love me. Like
Right.
you need to hear that shit from a man.
right.
I don't know. People weird.
I don't know.
As fuck.
It's
Time
very
to get it
weird.
together.
And I was just like, you need to work on that. We got to work on that because you can't
Hey,
just
Pop.
let your son go in life and not hear from his father that you love him. Oh, my father he knows I love him.
Because it's not going to translate to, oh, my father, because he felt like I was 14.
Hi, Miss
I was a
Castle.
man. He had to tell him. It's going to
Hi,
translate
Miss
into,
Castle.
my dad never showed me any affection or told me how he feel. My dad doesn't love me. That's what that's going to turn into.
Right.
Yeah, because there's many people who have had their parent in the household, but it's like you're there, but you're not there,
Right.
and it still affects that person. Like, oh, like my dad wasn't there for me. Yeah, he provided for me. Yeah,
Right.
X, Y, and Z, but he wasn't there emotionally for me. So it's just like basically,
You're still an absentee parent.
Right.
believe it or
Jasmine?
not, it's hard for some women too.
Tell him to do what?
I love you, probably.
Just
To
to say
their
the words.
children, or just to say the words in general?
Love you too, Pop. See, Pop say it to everybody.
I tell
Hey, Ebony.
Kendall all the time.
And I was just telling my friend, I was like, me and the girls say I love you all the time. I'm like, birthdays. I'm like, we just
I always say it every.
one. I'm like, me and Trell just left Dom's presents, and she was like, love you guys when we're leaving out the apartment.
Were niggas drunk?
No.
Oh.
She tried to say, like, no.
I might have been a little, no.
Every time I hang up the phone with Renee and Haley, I always say love you at the end. I don't know why.
You don't be saying that.
Tiff said it may be cultural because
I told you, I'd be like, all right, see you. Like, I'm gonna talk to you
Right.
an hour after I hang up with you.
Miss Castle, I miss you so much. Literally, I came in the building today for like 10 seconds, and I walked in. I was like, I miss my home. I miss it so much. Like,
Yeah,
I was there.
She was
legit.
raving that she visited today.
I was there for like 10 seconds. What was I about to say? Mrs. Hunt was like, why didn't you have them page me? I was like, literally, it went by that quick. I was supposed to be in and out.
Definitely need to show more affection these days. It's true.
Tiff said it may be cultural because white men call their sons honey. I heard the other day at homeschool.
Wait, what?
I ain't never heard.
Me either.
I'm trying to imagine how it sounds.
I never heard it.
Honey.
And you go,
Honey.
you have more of that.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Hey,
White
it might have
man.
just been them.
Right, just them.
Just that school district.
That was an
Definitely
isolated
some-
moment.
It's true. We don't show affection at all. We feel like the affection is only for a person that we're like our husband or our boyfriend or.
But you have to have
romantic
intimacy.
relationship,
You have to have
right.
intimacy in all of your relationships because intimacy is not about sex.
No.
You have to have that in every relationship. Otherwise, what?
And even like when you get older, like my mom be like, "Come give me a hug and a kiss."
Like chill.
I do it, but my brother be like, "Come on, mama," and he still do it.
Oh,
though.
that's true. She said, well, we was asking Jasmine what she meant by women not having a hard time as well. She said to their children,
Yeah.
some just don't know how to express those words verbally.
No, I believe
They allow
that.
their actions to speak instead of actually saying I love you to their children. That's very
That's
true.
very
And that goes right into what we were talking about with the guys who think the men who think because I provide for you, that's
me
enough.
loving you,
And it's
right.
not. Women have that same mindset.
Yeah.
But I think too, I don't know if I was reading this or I was listening to this on another podcast, but I think women or parents in general, they be so tied up into trying to provide, working multiple jobs and trying to make sure they got food on the table.
And buying
all
the
that
latest
stuff,
sneakers.
that
and-
I think they probably sometimes forget to the other aspect of being a parent, which is
The
what,
nurturing part.
sitting and talking and saying
Because
how
they're
your
so focused on
day,
being
how
a
was your day
provider.
at school, what was the best part of your day,
Right.
what was your worst part of your day.
which is
That's
yes, we need you to
longevity.
provide, but that right there makes a whole hell of a lot of a difference. because-
Trumps all the other stuff.
Like
Indeed.
maybe I did. Like maybe he did have a hard day at school. He just waiting for somebody, to open up about it.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very true.
I promise you, I heard that.
No, I believe you.
I believe it.
It could.
They different.
I mean, yeah, or they could be a parent who doesn't put a gender on their child, and they're letting their. Because I've heard that, like,
True.
granted, the child might be born a male or a female. They're saying, hey, and like giving them other pronouns.
They're really big about
They
not
and the-
having gender.
you, like letting the kid decide as they grow up what they want to be.
You can decide that later.
Not even just that. Just
Cause you know there's some that have like on the birth certificate it's like male, female, then like X or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I remember it came into my memories a little while back. I remember how I shared it. It was like on the news. They were talking about babies being born, and instead of calling them babies, you call them yorbies or theybies. They wanted them to be called babies because they
it's like
get to
they.
choose their gender.
That's stupid.
Why?
Overcomplicated shit.
Just like the
Complicated for
whole
no reason.
always in the pads thing.
Why?
It's just, it's a lot. Like, all right, we get it. Like, I feel like we're being so technical in every aspect of everything. Like, really? Like, that's really going to make you not buy the pads because
Right.
you need them because of a symbol that's been there for God knows how long?
Right.
So y'all taking that
Hey,
away from us.
Portia.
Right. I don't be paying attention. I grab my color and go. That's it.
Right.
Don't look at the
That's why I told Danny, I never even noticed that it was a woman sing.
Me
I didn't even know, right?
We
Like,
don't even
a
look
woman
at it
that
ever.
actually buy the pads didn't even know it was a damn symbol on there.
We don't wanna
What
look
did
at
the
it, we
symbol
don't
look
wanna
like?
buy
I don't even
it.
know what the symbol is.
I grab my color and go. Purple,
Right.
Go.
Like, I know I need these. Thank God.
Ebony
We'll talk about
said,
that
oh my
later.
God. Back to when we were talking about dads providing and not showing affection. She said that's a battle in my relationship. He's a great provider, but didn't realize we need time and affection. But he is getting it now. But it took for our family to be in shambles before acknowledging and changing his ways.
It's true.
Well, thank God he's
that's good that there was
receptive to it, because some people will let it be in shambles and keep it in shambles,
right?
And still like, don't never change.
Still be on some, but I provided though.
And this is like, this is the way I am.
Right.
This
You
is
know,
just
that's
the way
their
I
favorite
am.
thing.
That's only gonna take you but so far.
We definitely do too much as a
Got much
society.
bigger
Back
things
to the
to worry
pads.
about these days. Exactly. We have a lot to worry about.
And okay, if we want to talk about pads, I was saying to Danny, how about we rally around getting them shit cheaper
for free
or
The
free?
fuck?
Like
make insurance pay for them.
making sure that people can even get
That's
them,
it.
because you got women that can't even get the products that they need.
Right.
Let's focus on that.
They gotta use tissue and.
Let's focus on that. Like,
Hey,
the
Jess.
summer, like, all you gonna do is rip that shit up and throw it in the trash.
Right.
Like it's very minimal. Like, let's worry about a woman who was in her house that got shot to death for no reason.
just cause, like,
But we worried about a symbol. And mind you, they be going hard. Like,
they go hard.
we hear about it way more than all the other stuff that we hear about. Jess, how was your vacation? Because I remember you was counting down the days, and I seen you was out and about. But yeah, it's silly to me. Like, I get it. Whatever you want to be inclusive, whatever. I'm down
But
for
is
it.
that really
Be
make
you,
you
do you?
feel
But
like-
right, come on.
Really?
Like I said, there's women that buy those pads, and I didn't even know it was a damn symbol.
And we've been getting a period for how many years? Like,
Right.
like what?
Speaking
I'm
about
not-
that, y'all, so our most recent episode, Women's Health, I was talking about how with my birth control now, I only get one period every 3 months. And I love it. I've been telling everybody about it. As a matter of fact, my coworker, she was like, oh, I'm about to call my gynecologist to make an appointment because I need to be on that. And so I'm still debating. I have until Sunday to choose
Well, if you're gonna
if I want to extend it to 6 months. So we'll see. But yeah.
Yo,
I'll be
that's
having
so
to buy as many
true.
pads.
Tawny said if they removed it and didn't say anything, we wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
We really wouldn't.
Exactly.
We really would not know.
I'm
Because I
not
really
that.
don't really pay attention to the packaging.
Right.
I know it's green, and I know the color of my pads are purple. That's
Right.
it.
All right.
And I know.
And
there's-
now I use
these
the
guys
L brand because I'm on my
You use the
organic,
Target
I'm on my
ones.
organic shit.
But
Which
you know what I don't like about
I
that
will
one?
tell you guys,
I don't really like it.
I love it
Because
and I can see the
The
difference.
blood is so red. You know, in the hallways, no,
That old crimson blood.
It's what it's supposed to be.
no. Like it sits at the top. I feel like,
And
but
It doesn't absorb
Okay.
as much
like
as
it
the other
always
ones.
absorbs in, so it's not doesn't look that bad. But the other one, I'm like, it's
It
right
don't
at the,
look that bad.
oh, it's
And you use more and more often.
Right.
So you gotta buy more.
Now, I would definitely suggest those. And then they, like, for some people, I don't really have, like, a lot
Sometimes
of
we got
cramp
feeling like-
issues, but I've seen people say, like, it really helped reduce how bad their cramps were.
Really?
Yes. But I've been using those for, like, a minute now, and I love it. And my period's late
Hyped it up for me.
and short. And I don't feel, like, disgusting.
Jess, I'm happy you had a wonderful time. I'm gonna go on a vacation one of these days soon.
Tiffany said, I'm not trying to be all preachy, but that's why we should learn our kids' love languages, because even as kids, they all feel more love in different ways. Harm feels more love when I spend quality time and give her encouraging words. Lyric, although only 3, I feel his is touch and also words. Sometimes we do too much. We can just ask what makes you feel loved and just do that. I agree.
That's true. And very
But
true.
it goes back to people not having these. I don't know if it's because you think the kids can't understand or articulate, but
Kids are very receptive, even as
Just
like
talk to your kids.
babies.
Facts.
just talk to your kids. They can tell you at 3. Like, how was your day today? They can tell you. How do you feel? They can tell you. And that's also a part of teaching them how to use their words and express
And knowing
themselves.
what emotions are.
Right. Because half the time kids be all, even adults, you be all pissed off and angry, and it's like, am I angry about this, or am I just irritable because I didn't get nothing to eat today? Like,
Right.
you know,
It's levels.
it's just a matter of taking time and just
Definitely
figuring shit out.
levels.
It's levels to this shit.
Kids deserve that same
Energy.
energy we give ourselves.
Yes. Any more questions? Stop it!
Man, we was talking about
Yo, so my
was
back is
listening to-
exposed because my shirt is lifted. And this idiot tickling my feathers,
Danny's always
rolling me up.
Listen, Danny is always doing something or
Yo,
saying
that's
something.
stupid. You know I'm ticklish.
I was listening to old, well not old, but like from a week or so ago, episode of Horrible Decisions, and they had Tahoe from So Shameless podcast up there, and they had I forgot her name. I'm gonna find it. But it's a trans woman, well, whatever. So they were talking about transphobia and all of that stuff. One of the things that the trans woman spoke about was being at a bar and having a conversation with this guy. He must have kept, I kind of zoned in and out of the conversation, but he must have been saying like, or trying to go back home with her, or trying to like, pushing up on her or something. And I guess she just was like,
when
you don't want me, like I'm not who you want, like that, right? And then finally ended up telling him I'm a trans woman.
Well, she shouldn't even have to have done.
Then I guess he kind of like played it like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm okay with that. But then leaves, and him and several other men beat her up really bad outside, right?
No.
When you could have just like walked out.
Right.
You could have just
maybe he felt embarrassed about himself.
And that's what they were saying. But like she said, nobody else in that bar. We sitting in a crowded club at a bar, just me and you talking. Don't nobody else in there know that I'm trans woman, but you.
Right.
You could have just went about your business. You stormed off, whatever. But to like, and then my thing was like to act like you were okay with it, but then come back and assault me. It's like, so you said she shouldn't have to. So that's my thing. For me, it's very. I feel like it's very.
Hell no. Even me as a whole woman.
I'm talking about, so my thing is in situations, period. It's so tricky to figure out when they need to be upfront about it and when they don't. Because she was saying how, like, why do I need to say anything to you? Like, why do I need to tell you? I could get to your house and then now I'm going to tell you. Not that she was saying, she wasn't saying that, but some people do that. Which, you want it to be treated as a normal thing, but it's not really a normal thing.
You have to give the person the opportunity to want to
right.
deal with you or not. But in the bar like that, I'd be like, oh, nah, it's cool, but I'll take your number. And then have a conversation via phone and say, X, Y, and Z. So, one, you're more safe.
I'm about to say definitely for safety.
Because in person, because even if he didn't jump her, he could have fought her by himself. Like, that's still not a safe situation where you could have had a phone conversation. Like, y'all just meeting each other. I don't tell everything about my life at first.
And that is a big, huge personal thing. And because it's a thing that people literally get killed over.
Even if I'm celibate, I'm not going to tell you in the bar, like, nah, you don't want me to come to your crib because I'm not going to fuck you.
Right.
Because I'm not,
I'm
not
having sex. She didn't have to say anything.
She didn't say nothing.
She just said, I'm not interested.
Period. But she was in New York.
Because
that's another thing. You can't just be like, no in New York, because them niggas will be like, well, fuck you, bitch.
But that would have been a different response than now getting jumped, completely assaulted. You know what I mean?
But I feel like she should just be like, no, I'm okay. I don't want to go with you, but I'll hit you.
But since you're pressing the issue, I got it.
But right. Like,
but Tahoe was trying to figure out, like, at what point do you keep it up? No, when you looking for a job or when you applying for an apartment. But it's like,
when you looking for a job, do you though? Do you have?
You gotta tell me. I'm a woman. If you legal, but the thing is though. There's people that say, oh, I'm trans, but they don't do the proper paperwork. They don't change their names. They don't change their gender on their IDs. So it's like, I'm trans, but technically I'm not. If you want to do this and you want to go through that, you do your proper stuff. You ain't got to tell nobody shit. Right. When I go to an interview, yes, I am a black woman applying for this job.
But
they don't know what's in between your legs.
Right, but she was talking about how it could be like, she mentioned like she could be doing her thing because she presents as a woman. Because they talk about that, like, what do you present as?
She has boobs?
She presents... I don't know.
There's a lot of flat-chested hoes out here.
But anyway, she presents as a woman. She even said to Tyler, she was like, guys handle it different based on how they look, which is true. Because she was like, you sit right here next to me, but imagine if I looked like Ving Rhames and I was,
saying that I was,
you would be sitting over there next to her. And he was like, you got a point.
That's true.
That's very true. So she was talking about how you could present a certain way at work, but she was like, well, what if somebody comes and say, oh, I know her, she's a trans activist. That's what she calls herself.
What?
A trans activist.
So many titles.
I was just say, what is that?
There's a lot.
I can't.
She's an activist for trans women. So she was like, somebody could be like, oh, I see her, she's doing all this. And then now the job can come back and say, oh, she fired. So apparently in 32 states, you can still fire somebody for being trans. And they don't have to tell you, obviously, oh, this is why I'm firing you. They can go and say, oh, it wasn't a good fit.
But can't you be a trans activist and not be trans?
Yeah.
I could be an activist for it and not be trans.
Yeah.
But now they looking at you, they don't know.
Now, right.
They side-eyed.
Yeah.
That was just one of the examples of her saying, like, no, I'm not going, I didn't say anything, I don't have to, but then what if somebody else decide they want to
tell my business,
out me or in no sense or whatever. So, but it's still tricky because I don't think that would be my first thing applying for a job to say. Especially if it doesn't have anything to do with
Right.
Right.
He shouldn't have kept trying.
I'm still able to perform.
Ving Rhames. Hey, Kurt. No, that's true though, because I done seen. What's the dude that's from the hood? That old. What is it?
The dude from the hood.
Yeah, that dress. But he,
I don't want to say no
early,
names.
but
I don't
yeah.
want to say no names. I don't want to say no
I think
names.
so.
Oh my God, I can't think of
I don't know his name, but he be popping.
Y'all got that.
And check him if you want to.
And wear Timbs, right?
You'll get fucked up. Yep, exactly.
And big and brolic, but wear them dresses, boy.
And guess what? still be bagging, and he
no
will whoop,
shade.
and he will
No
whoop
shade.
somebody's ass. Period.
Peanut?
Period. Try it.
Peanut?
Y'all better keep messing around. I don't know the name. What's what Tiff say?
Where is it? It's not popping up on my end.
I wouldn't have told him. He would have been cheap. Should have kept it trying. Wait, black one out. Should have kept trying when she said no. Shouldn't have kept trying when she said no multiple times.
Right. I'm telling you, in New York, you cannot say no, bro. Like, you just give the number and then just block them when you leave. Like, that junk for real. Some New York niggas. I won't say
Not all. Right. Because we have a few that's
Kick you to the other side of the world.
Facts. Period. But yeah, that's
I think
tricky.
you should tell when.
It's very tricky.
You can tell on the phone that first conversation, second maybe. Because the thing is, it's worse when they become invested. They start really, really liking
so
you,
you
falling
shouldn't wait
in love.
too long.
Right, but not
tell them.
in person.
That's why I said at the beginning. I'm like, you getting to a point where I think I'm about to hit. And now you guys it's like
whole time. No, I
you
see
don't know
that.
what's
I
gonna set
think
somebody
before that,
off.
because it's like you should tell me. I should be able to choose if I want to continue to deal with you.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of waiting until you at that moment,
I
because you
seen
don't
a
know what's
murder
gonna
show
set
when that
somebody
happened.
off. Like not as any excuse, but you don't know what's gonna set somebody
Absolutely.
off. Like, you don't,
And that
especially
person
somebody
might
you don't know
black
that.
out and you don't know. Yeah,
Right.
nah.
This is somebody. Obviously, it's somebody new you're dealing with. Like you don't know what their triggers are. You don't know if they got a history of something with a transfer. Like you don't know. So it's like on the phone.
Definitely on
Probably
the
your
phone,
best
like maybe
bet.
like the first or second conversation. Like, oh look, before we get, just like with us with niggas, like look, I'm letting you know right now what's good.
I honestly
'cause
feel like first and second
you're
conversation.
not about to waste some time.
If we're especially if we're having this first and second conversation because we're interested in each other, that yes,
Go for it.
Go for it because I'm thinking that I'm interested in this beautiful person who's born a woman who has female parts or whatever, and it's not the case. Like, let me know so I can now make a decision if I want to continue to learn or it's very misleading. If it's on something we about to pursue each other, even if it might not be nothing or even if it's not about to be about sex, if we're talking because we're interested in getting to know each other on that level, that's something that should be said up front.
Period.
In my
I agree.
opinion.
But definitely not in person. That's scary.
Definitely not in person because
Or you need to have the ratchet on.
when she was telling that story, I was not prepared for that ending.
The
After
jumping
saying
part,
that, he was
right.
like, "Oh,
If she would have got jumped,
And she probably got blindsided it too because he was like, "Oh yeah, no, that's cool."
My ass.
You get what I'm saying? They said it was cool. If he would have
That's
been
what I'm saying, completely
outraged,
blindsided.
she would have known. Like, all right, well, let me
Let
be
me-
mindful in
But she
here because
said,
blah,
she
blah,
did
blah.
say though that as soon as she said it, she said she still had like this feeling like she
It's
still
not
had
cool.
the feeling
It's not
like
okay.
Even though he said it was
Yeah,
okay,
even though-
because people's demeanors talk for them. You can say everything, but if your
because he had
demeanor,
that initial like,
yeah, that store,
Niggas
that's
are crazy.
horrible.
it's scary.
Don't put your hands on nobody. First of all,
Period.
But-
like, that's just
You know, don't be sleeping on trans people and gay people.
because you'll get your ass. I'm telling
They
you,
still men.
I am telling you, I have seen
Snatch
it
this
with
wig
my
off.
own eyes. Rocking,
Snatch this wig off.
rocking, and then you gonna feel even more embarrassed.
Right.
You got beat up by
So to
a man
avoid
in
all
a dress.
that, relax.
Balls be hanging on everything. They gonna go ahead.
For real, you cheat.
Right. Like, now what?
Cheat. Like, stop playing with people. You don't. And you know what's crazy? I went and seen the Joker. It's the same thing. Like you
Oh, yeah,
playing
yeah.
with
That
with
was
people
wild.
that you think not gonna do nothing back. That's spoiler alert. It's been out for 3 weeks. You should have seen it. That part on the subway, like they was playing with them, jumping them. Oh, they thought they was good. That nigga blew their brains out.
When
all
when
three
he
of
wasn't
them.
at the TV station, it's like
Yeah.
this nigga came here before you even said anything else to him, he came here on a mission.
Period.
And you just steady, just like
Kickling and cackling.
steady poking the bear.
Don't mess with people. I'm telling you.
Like I just said a few minutes ago, you don't know what's gonna set
up.
somebody off. And again, it's no excuse for anything, but especially, and he said, he's like, you don't piss a person who has
mental health that's loaded.
That's loaded.
And he's like, I think we need one more joke.
And this is somebody that doesn't even have mental health issues, could have that same
reaction
after you're constantly dealing with stuff. Eventually, you're gonna blow when you're not getting that shit.
Can't nobody always happen. You know how you
tell me
see
nothing.
These videos on like Instagram and shit of these kids fighting in school, and they always picking on the one that's
the little ones,
the quiet ones, and they end up getting their ass washed up.
Start getting rocked.
Like don't sleep.
I'm telling you.
But it just really just goes down to respecting everybody. Treat
Treat
niggas how you
like
want to be treated. It's so basic.
Barney done taught us this.
It's so basic, but it still applies.
Barney taught us this in kindergarten,
the
bro.
golden rule.
The golden rule.
And just like Nicole Phillips, shout out to her.
Yes.
For coming on our. She was like lacking humanity is basically the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like people don't know how to be human and just be empathetic. I don't need you to sit here and cry and rub my back, but be understanding of why X, Y, and Z.
Or just don't say nothing.
Or just mind your fucking business.
Just don't say nothing.
It's like, right.
Because in a lot of situations, it's better. Don't try to act like you understand where I'm coming from. Just don't say nothing.
Right.
That too. That works too. But yeah.
But
Don't
like
get rocked out here.
Like I was telling Trell, like why is it such a thing to be worried about people's private lives, but they're doing behind closed doors? Like who gives a fuck?
Like
Right.
don't. It's
That's
not
your business.
If that nigga want to live like a girl, let that nigga live
like
like a
how.
girl.
How? Maybe
doesn't
take a
affect
moment.
you at all.
Give me an exercise. Take a moment and say, how does this person, who I first of all I don't even know, how is this affecting my life? Is it stopping you from getting the bag?
Nope.
Are you sick? Like how is it affecting your life? Where is he burning down?
It's crazy.
How is it affecting your life? Like you be so worked up and stressed out over nothing.
Right. I don't get it. But some people are just like that. Like they thrive on the attention of like even like with like celebrities and stuff. Like how people be so into into like the celebrities' lives and all that. I'd be like,
I wouldn't even say because it's like a thin line between saying like you shouldn't have no opinion, but then it's stuff on the internet. I wouldn't even say don't have an opinion because we all got opinions.
No, you have an opinion, but don't let it affect.
Right, it's how people take their opinions and like you start bashing people, or we talk about it endlessly.
Way too much.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like talk about it and let it be deaded.
Right, like if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. But you also have to be prepared for whatever you're gonna get back from your opinion. Because just because it's your opinion don't mean I gotta accept what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's why I'd rather just keep my opinion to myself.
Honestly, you know how many times I be getting ready to go like on social media, and it's social media, you put it out there for somebody to say, but I don't have to say anything. Like just because I see it, I don't have to address it. I don't have to comment. I don't have to I can just keep right on moving past it, which is what I do 80% of the time.
So speaking of that, I had seen everybody was talking about Lori Harvey on my timeline. I guess she was dating Diddy or whatever. And I guess Diddy was out with some chick, so I guess they don't go together no more. And I guess she now is allegedly dating Future or something like that. But everybody was going sick on her. Like
Back to Future?
Allegedly.
This is alleged.
But she's dating. She ain't in a relationship with nobody.
That's one. And two, he the one that was out with another bitch. Mm-hmm. She wasn't cheating or with another nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh, Lori Harvey got played again. Like, why is it so much energy on her when the energy should be on the nigga that wasn't doing shit?
Lori Harvey got a lot going on because I just sitting in the car. All I hear is she went from Diddy to Future, and then she had to hit and run.
No, but she was with Future
I heard about
before
that.
when she was talking to Justin, and that's why if you seen that meme, you
should have ducked quicker.
You should have ducked quicker because she was in the car with Future.
Trey.
Oh, Trey Songz. And then Future was like, you should have ducked quicker because now we know you talking to him.
Sisters out here living right back.
But
Diddy got a lot going on. Cassie left you. You all up under her pictures and shit. You with this person, you with that one. Like,
he lonely.
Absolutely, but the focus was
grieving.
Everybody was like, "Oh,
That
she
too.
should have a seat." Like, nah, he the one that fucked up. She like, all right, he fucked up. Who next?
And she probably don't even give a fuck.
Right. We give more fuck than she do.
Right.
Curtis said, for the black male, pushing homosexuality and the breaking up the black family is a part of the systematic agenda to destroy the black family.
This is deep. That was deep.
That was deep.
Can you reread it? Can you repeat the question?
For the black male, pushing
statement?
homosexuality and the breaking up the black family is a part of the systematic agenda to destroy the black family.
I agree.
To an extent.
Right, because we can change that dynamic.
Because again, it goes into what somebody else choose to do with what this person decides to do breaking up my family.
Right.
I'm glad you're so. You want to end.
And the breaking up of the black family, like there's so many elements to it. You have a lot of black men, right? That's what I was gonna say. And then we're using that. For example, you have a child with somebody. Mm-hmm. First of all, we're having children with anybody.
Facts.
That's the first problem.
Well, I won't even go.
I'm gonna say anybody,
I won't even say that because I feel like people always say
not someone you want to spend the
be
rest of your
careful
life
who
with.
you.
That's
Be careful who you make I forget how they say it, but basically be careful who your baby daddy is or who your baby mother is. But a person could be one way.
Yeah.
And then become another way.
Yeah.
So you can't sit here and...
But you see the signs.
It be signs,
You
right?
see signs, but...
And they're more enhanced now
Right.
that the child is here. They be there and it's like, okay.
But I don't feel like it's always signs.
Well, a
I
nigga
feel like
that don't
it's
have a
always signs.
job, now that you have a baby, that nigga
Then-
still ain't got no
right.
job.
Well,
and now it's more frustrating.
That's something legit tangible. I'm talking about somebody, you have men that be there with their woman the whole time she's going through a pregnancy and everything is sweet, and then next thing you know, they gone when the baby comes.
Shit, just
If
like
the
you
guy,
tried it
if the
last
guy
week.
is
That
legit
nigga broke
showing
up
a
happy.
That was
person...
wild.
Right.
But he didn't break it up yet.
He was
trying. No, he wasn't.
testing the waters.
No, he
broke it up
wasn't. No,
already.
he wasn't. So if y'all didn't listen to the
Last episode.
this last episode,
You should've.
the you try right. I shouldn't even tell you. You should go and listen. But anyway, it was a lady that had a
For conversation's
baby.
sake.
Her boyfriend proposed to her right there in the room when they had the baby. Oh, it's a wonderful moment. So the nurse was in the nursery with the baby because the baby had some complications. The dad goes into the nursery, picks up his kid, looks at her, looks at his kid again, and says, we probably would have made, or we can probably make a baby just as cute. So technically, he didn't break up the home. He just was trying it with somebody
starts
else.
in the mind
But
first.
that's right there.
The mind frame.
That's
the fact that
a
you felt comfortable
problem.
saying that shit.
That right there.
You just proposed. Y'all just had
You
a
trying to
baby.
create
First
a
of all,
home
your
that's
kid
gonna
has-
be broken. Like
That's
from
what's
jump.
breaking up the black
kid
family.
is
And that's
Right.
what Nicole was saying.
It's disturbing. Your kid has complications. Worry about that kid.
Right.
You just proposed to this girl.
The baby
Right.
had complications on top of it?
Yeah, that's why the baby was in the nursery.
So this is where the breakdown of the home comes from. You trying to build a home with somebody and you
That mind ain't right.
It's more than just homosexuality breaking up the black family.
Wait, that's like... Is it really, honestly, even a part of it? I'm about to say that's one small part of it. Is it really a part of it?
it's a lot of things that can be done.
And the way that the black family is, I feel like it's changing.
Oh yeah, me
It's
too. I feel like it's
evolving,
gotten
getting
way
better,
better.
yeah,
Even
definitely.
with families where the parents aren't together.
Right.
Like you see so many constructive
Co-parenting.
dynamics
I think
of
a lot of
co-parenting.
people that,
Yeah.
at least that I see, I feel like a lot of people are co-parenting better than back in the day, from what I'm seeing.
Absolutely.
I think it's because now they're having
It's so normal now.
they're having more role models that show them the way, to show them it can be done, and you guys can be adults about it, and your spouses can have mature relationships, respectful relationships.
It's all what you want.
And I feel like having a kid with, I won't say random, but I'll say random. Having a kid with somebody random is so normal now.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before you at least dated or, you know what I'm saying, was dealing with the person or was married. I haven't seen that in a really long time.
What?
Waiting to get married first before having kids.
I don't know. I don't know anybody.
It's more.
That's a thing?
No, Renee.
One.
Renee. I'm about to say I don't know nobody, but Renee is one. I can't think of anybody else.
That's it.
The twins.
Very
Well,
few
top of
married
my head.
people.
Yeah. That's it.
One of the twins.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. She did have a baby before she got married.
Well, at least she got married to the person, right?
But half the time that's not even happening. Get married after the fatty.
I'm really.
Let's talk about that part of the home, huh?
Trying to rattle my brain.
Somebody that ain't white.
We're talking about the black family.
So yeah, I think that, you know, having a baby and figuring it out with this person is more normal now.
For the most part.
Yeah.
The guys are getting better. The girls are getting better too.
Any of y'all got married first?
Married friends?
Married first. Before y'all had kids.
I was talking to people when they had.
That's not a. It's the goal. It's the dream.
It's what I thought was gonna happen.
Not in our generation.
My nigga, you know what's crazy?
What?
Did they have? No, they had
Sorry,
no. I'm like Tiffany had
Harmony.
The fact it's crazy. The fact that I'm like, okay, I'm planning on having a kid next year.
Yeah.
Without even the thought of marrying somebody.
But I feel like
that's not horrible either, though.
It's not horrible. It's not horrible at all.
I feel like that's a personal. It has nothing. I don't feel like that has anything to do with.
If you want to be a mother, not a wife.
Right. I don't feel like it has anything to do with relationships or anything. That's a personal thing. And I feel like there's so many women who are content with never being married and just going and getting a baby from the bank
or adoption.
And that's cool. Like, everybody's choices are their choices.
And if I'm not married, I don't want to have a kid.
No, having babies became more normal, but not establishing relationships.
You have visitors?
I mean, no.
Who's on the door?
Oh.
I'm like, who? Right.
Ain't nobody gonna get it?
We
all just like,
Somebody
no, having babies became more normal, but not establishing relationships. No, that's a fact. That's a big fact. Why is...
I don't know.
Because everyone have raw sex.
Oh, shit.
Shit hit different.
I just stepped away from 1 second.
That's it.
But I'm saying...
Nobody wants to be committed.
Get that myelin, my nigga. Get that myelin.
Everybody just want to hit it raw.
Or it's on a timer.
Get that myelin, bro.
What's on the
It
timer?
doesn't... The heat only comes on like a...
After we leave, it's gonna come on.
No, it comes on when my mom gets closer to coming home.
Oh yeah, you did say that before.
But yeah, that was a good conversation. Any questions you guys have? Any topics you want to talk about?
So you guys know we always ask, what the freak? We always ask, you know, for like feedback and stuff for like our current episodes. But you know, if you guys want us to talk about anything, you want us to see us doing anything, let us know, because ain't nothing but hopping into the studio. Like, we can talk about whatever. But let us know.
Yeah, we had somebody hop in our DMs like, y'all should talk about this. We're like, all right, bet. And put it.
Because it might be something that, like, we think about stuff all the time, but it might be something that we didn't think about.
Right.
Or it might be something that is timely that we should talk about sooner than we planned it to. So let us know. Let us know what kind of stuff you want to. We're trying to be more active on our YouTube channel, so let us know what kind of stuff you guys want to see up there. We're trying to figure out how to put ourselves in front of your faces more often. Because like we said in the beginning,
you know you love these faces.
Like when we said in the beginning, Jill said this is what you said. This is just the watered down version of the group chat.
Can you handle the real shit?
So
we can't even handle the real.
No chaser.
No chaser. Let us know. We're open.
We can't even handle the real.
If you guys know anybody who tried it, hit us up in our DMs. If you got a question that niggas is asking, if you're rooting for somebody black, let us know. We take listener suggestions all the time, so let us know.
Let a nigga know. Say. But what was I just about to ask? I forgot.
Beck is bleaching now.
What?
You're bleaching.
One, it's the lighting in here. Two, I still got my tan from Mexico. You can't really see it, but it's still there.
How are you still tan?
I hope I get you from
I don't know.
right back, because that's exactly what
Bleaching cream.
Oh, we doing that?
And you know, that's an island thing.
I forgot we had to do that.
Oh yeah.
That we
and
have
bleaching
to do that?
soap.
Not that we have to, that we're doing that.
Everybody look light right now. It's this light.
But me.
This is great.
Because you're not in the light. Walk in the light. Beautiful.
So what we got coming up? Guys, make sure you come out to our Booze and Booze
Rep your
Booze
class.
and Booze happy hour
Yep,
this Saturday at Diesel Lounge.
Class 07.
We're partnering with the Hampton High Class of 2000. So come out and rep
That's
your
so
school,
funny.
rep your class. Come, we're
I'm
bringing
people like,
karaoke
bitch,
there.
2000.
Yeah.
Taking over the 2000.
You know, you gotta bring the old folks. They want to be with us. Down with us.
First off,
I said that because her
I
ass
knew
is
it.
back there.
what you not gonna do?
We tagged along on your
I
shit.
said that because her ass is back there.
That's what you ain't gonna do. We ain't old.
But yeah, we're bringing karaoke back, and it was a great,
Yeah,
great,
karaoke was
great,
fun
great
last
time
time.
last time. So make sure you guys come out and get on the mic.
I gotta learn a song.
Get on the mic. You know,
Yeah,
I might
Trell
have-
and Danny.
listen.
Trell and Danny have to lead a song this time.
I'm not leading a song, but we'll see what happens.
And then Sunday, yeah, 07 was lit. Can't even front. And 07 was lit everywhere.
Citywide.
West Haven, New
Every-
Haven,
Citywide
Hampton.
situation?
Yeah, 07
Across
is
the
the
board.
Undeniably.
Across the board,
hands down.
Class of 07 was a cool crew across the board.
I'm
Period.
06, so my 06 people, come out.
You 06?
I am 06.
You'll have Renee.
You ask me that every other day. Like, yes.
Ain't you?
No. Oh.
Yeah. whoa. Well, yeah.
Hey, can I call you back
And
real
then
quick?
Sunday is October 27th. The Fabulosity Gala is going to be a super fun event. Get your tickets at fabulosity.eventbrite.com. I got my dress. I put it in the cleaners.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
going to
want to
get
talk
my
about my
accessories
dress.
tomorrow.
Wait till y'all see Joe dress.
No.
Y'all can be like, oh,
So let me
for
tell
real?
you guys.
Voluptuous Vixen.
Right.
Let me tell you
She's
guys.
well endowed. Y'all don't even know.
That's
Get into
funny.
it.
Yo, me and Trell got the same dress. We brought the same dress, but then I had to reorder.
Don't be saying, child, like, we brought the same dress. You brought my dress.
Cause you knew.
Anyway, so I had to reorder a dress, but I'm like, Trell, you don't want to wear that.
But the one she ordered,
Trail, you don't
I
remember
know, maybe
that?
it's not different. And I ordered first.
Hers got here first.
Hers got
I got mine
Facts.
first.
Facts.
Hers
I
got
tried it
her
on
first. She ordered
first.
that shit on Sunday.
I
And
ordered on
expedited. And expedited.
First come, first serve.
So now I
Change my
feel like,
dress.
because I feel like her dress is more conservative. I feel like my dress
Nope.
is a little more.
Your dress is exactly what it needs to be.
Facts. It is what you need to be. You've been having a great year.
No, I don't need it to be like that. I feel like it's way too much.
No.
Y'all gonna see the dress and y'all gonna be
spot on.
like, really, Joe?
Like,
It's spot on.
Really?
fine.
She got little boobs out, like,
Little.
Got a little
slit.
slit.
Like, normal shit.
No,
shit for us.
it's not little.
But it's been your
Real
coming out
normal.
year, sis. It's just coming
It's
out
like.
year. This your real.
That's a song you need to sing at happy hour
You've been
Saturday.
having a great year. You've been
I
having a good year.
did not. I'm not having a good year. I don't know what you guys.
Why aren't you having a good year?
Everybody like, waiting for the
Never
She's
right
gonna
along.
smile.
Whenever you see her
We
do
can
that
table,
dumbass
we can
smile,
table this
just
another
know.
time.
Yeah, it's
We'll
a
table
behind
that.
that smile.
We'll table that conversation.
So when I'm
satisfied
actually
with my
having
dress.
a good.
Satisfied with your dress?
I'm satisfied with my dress.
Yeah, I'm good with mine.
Mine is very
I'm about to
long,
be
which
done
I'm
again.
not surprised by.
Mine's
It
is
was
hella
short,
long.
but it's so long.
It's like mermaidish.
And I'm not gonna. I was gonna.
I
make
need
it
somebody to
long.
be behind me the whole time doing the.
That's what I feel like. 'Cause when
You
we
know, does
stand,
your dress
when we
have a
stand there on the
thing?
red carpet, I gotta make sure it's like.
Does your dress have a clip at the?
Maybe I should
in it,
add
or-
mine.
Well, I did it. Did yours?
I didn't check.
Like a
because
hook and eye.
I didn't check because I know
I
it
had to
wasn't
check
keeping
because
it.
I was
should
thinking that
add
it would be
one to
really nice if
mine.
it did, but
Cause mine is like when you stand, it's like
Yeah.
all the extra
Mine is
materials
pretty
like
long,
a circle
too.
on the bottom.
We about to be looking.
but the good thing about yours is you got the split. I don't know how to like walk,
I
like
know.
leave it without holding it up. Walk.
So let's switch
Better
dresses.
practice.
You want to switch
I know you gotta
dresses?
like. No, I'm not switching dresses with
Trying
you.
to make sure that heel don't catch.
And that dress
onto
might not
it.
even gonna fit me because of how it's cut and made.
That dress was made for you.
Exactly. It's a break. It's one night for a few hours. Just like
Y'all see us look at Ashley and Krusty now?
we've been looking at Ashley and Krusty. I feel like the last.
I'm be ashy
Couple
crusty
weeks.
right after Sunday
Since
too.
we got
Right.
is that no?
When it
Literally.
counts.
Literally.
And then it's
What
on
time
the-
the event over?
At 11.
At 11.
Oh,
At
that's
10.
not bad.
10:30.
At 10:50, niggas gonna be crusty.
I'm taking that wig right off.
It's not that bad because I'm thinking like, dang, it's a Sunday night. I gotta go work.
Nah, it's from 6 to 11.
I mean, it's your norm. You're gonna be up
But
regardless.
it's supposed to rain. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my
I really hope. Like, it's supposed to rain in the evening.
I'm pissed.
I really need a coat.
Oh no.
Need to find some.
I hate having to wear clothes. I got a gown on.
I got something I can wear over it, I think. Which I hope I'm not.
Need a
That's
chinchilla.
annoying.
Y'all got a chinchilla for I can borrow?
I'll be wearing mine, sis.
I might wear my
Oh,
mom's
damn.
skirt.
Don't give Joey nothing. Because Joey gonna be like this the whole
Not
time.
the whole coat.
Oh, which
Don't
one?
give her
The,
nothing.
white one? Why?
Because she's gonna be like this. Trying to cover it up, you know? You got
no
no
choice.
choice.
Everyone take it off.
Right, exactly. Don't
Be on the red carpet
Tell me.
with my meat.
hate them too.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you for coming on to our live. We appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow us. Listen to the episodes. We're on Apple Podcast app, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, Spreaker, Tube. I know I sound like I was from DC. And that's it. If you have any questions, once again, hit us up in our DMs. Email us, theteam7@gmail.com.
Yes.
And we will talk to you
Hope to
next
see you
month.
Saturday.
Yes, be there Saturday.
Tell your
And we
friends,
will,
bring your boo. It's like a really cool,
If y'all want to dress up, do a
night
little face
out.
paint, you know,
Yeah.
tis the
Right.
season.
It's our little pre-Halloween fun. So
Booze and brews.
come on.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Saturday is optional. Top Shelf open bar for $30. Can't beat
3 hours.
3 hours. Can't beat
Douce, Patron,
And
Remy.
if you're a drinker, that's nothing for you.
All right.
Yeah.
You figure after 2 drinks, you almost at your $30 anyway.
Period.
You can get
Honestly.
6 drinks.
Honestly,
Have a lit ass night.
2 drinks, a
Right,
drink
and
every
then
30 minutes.
Go be about your business.
Tiff, you can't have it because last time you came out,
No, Tiff was lit.
she was lit.
Definitely.
We love it
That
though.
was a good time. But we hope to see you guys there.
Yeah.
Make sure you book Tiff.
We gotta go tend to some business.
Yeah,
Normally it's the
business
other way
meeting
around.
Business.
Yeah, Tiff out be coming soon.
I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, God.
Real quick,
We got one more question.
Come on, Kamar. You wanna come late with the
Hurry
question?
Johnny come lately.
Spit it out. Look.
Spit it out.
Type faster.
Right.
Let's see what he going.
He typing like this.
Y'all just got
Oh,
me through
good.
this.
Glad we could be here
Hey, you about to clock
Glad we can
out.
help. Glad we can help. Yes,
I
Tim,
was
you were
going
Hi,
to
Tim.
you. They had to carry you out. I know that's right. Look, we all done
What
been there
happened if you go
multiple
home in
times.
bed?
Right. That's the perfect time.
We trying to be like you.
Ask Tiff. Tell her. She gonna tell y'all to come get that
Slow
$30.
pump, we're waiting.
Right.
We trying to be like you, sis.
Facts.
Absolutely. That's the perfect. You go out, you know, a little date night, get drunk, and then go home.
Right.
I want to know what this question is.
Y'all are like revving each other up the
Yeah,
whole night.
right.
On the way home.
Right.
Because we were looking
We
like
did say
That good. Wait till we
we were looking like at them like, dang, that's guaranteed.
Ain't gotta set no shit up.
Right. You ain't got to
But you
text
still can
3
do it, though.
people.
Just you sit in the
That
eye,
is
you
true.
know.
Set it up
Gotta
and make
keep
it fun.
spicy.
Yeah.
Set it up
fresh.
and keep it spicy.
Keep it cute.
Like we try to get that ass home or some shit.
Come on, we're hanging up.
Come off my phone.
She said for real. I know that's
Right, Fuck out of here.
That's the vibes. The vibes. The fuck?
This is what Joey always do while we're talking to y'all.
Like an old
Fucking
lady.
crossword. puzzle.
Word search.
Really?
Yeah, word search.
I like stuff like that. Keep your mind young, but really, right now?
I'm crying. Nah, but
Still
for
not
real.
Kamar.
Get what from?
Kamar, we'll talk to you
Oh,
later.
Right.
See y'all
right.
later. Thank you for
call
tuning
your
in.
best friend. Bye, guys. We gotta
No,
go.
I
We
can't. I
gotta
can't
Don't
get
call
it.
me.
You gotta go.
Especially you ain't calling